Hi guys, this is Rahul and let us begin with this week's analysis. Now, last week went pretty much exactly like we were expecting it to go. We saw Nifty and Bank Nifty fall down, reach the support and bounce up from there. Now, let's see what we can expect from the current week's movement. But before that, let's dive in to see how the stocks panned out previously. So we were bearish on Hero MotoCorp. You can see the price did open with a gap down and we have a strong body dominating bearish candle. So price was bearish. Mahindra & Mahindra, we had a sell expectation. Price did not move at all. It was still in the same range. Open and closing was at the same price. Maruti, we were expecting a bearish move. You can see there is a bearish candle in Maruti. Price has fallen. Tata Motors went exactly as per our expectations. Price has fallen. We have a red bearish candle. Eicher Motors, they were bearish. Although the candle is bearish, but price did not really move much. It is still at the opening price. We were expecting the consumer sector, Asian Paints, to go down. You can see a strong bearish body dominating candle formed on Asian Paints this week. Britannia, we were bearish. We have a bearish red candle forming here. Nestle, we were expecting price to fall. Here price did not really close as a strong bearish candle, but we do see a rejection. So this week we should be seeing a bearish move. Pharma sector, we were bearish on Sun Pharma and you can see a strong, not a strong candle, but we do see a bearish candle on Sun Pharma as well. So these are the stocks for last week. As you can see, most of them, almost all of them, have gone exactly as per our expectations with the direction. Now, if you're interested to understand the entry, exit, stop loss and all the other price levels, you are welcome to join our technical analysis program where we'll be discussing these things. Let's begin with the analysis for this week, starting with Nifty. Now, in this chart, what we see is we have a rejection, a strong candle with a big wick, expecting that the market should go up. So in my view, I would not expect the market to be up because the placement of this candle should have been somewhere at the bottom. Forming here in between the price action does not really indicate that the market should go up. However, for trading this week, I would wait for a pullback till about 12,250 to 12,320 range, and that's where I would go short. So I'm looking to sell a little higher. I would not buy right now. I'll just wait for the price to move up and then go short on Nifty. So my view is still bearish, but from a higher price. Taking a look at Bank Nifty. Similar view that we see on Bank Nifty. So same expectation, I would expect the price to go back and test about 31,650 range and sell from there or start falling from there. So I'd be waiting to go short at about 31,650 sometime this week. That's a plan for this week. I would not be buying this to capture this movement because there's also a possibility that if you go into the lower time frames, basically the hourly chart, if the market breaches 30,700 range, then I would immediately go short targeting 30,250. Right? So that's a plan depending on which side is moved. But any which case, I'd be looking for a short from a higher price and not a buy. Now going into the stocks, you can see the banking sector, we don't have any clear signals. Some of the banks are looking bullish. Some are looking bearish, some are looking sideways. So I'd be avoiding the banking sector more or less, or it would be the same, waiting for the market to move up and go short from the higher price. That's a strategy for the banking sector, although I would be trading more on Bank Nifty than the banking stocks. Now, automobile sector is what I would like to focus my attention on this week. As you can see, we have bearish signals on almost all the automobile stocks, and what I'd particularly be interested to target would be Escorts. The reason being, you can see price has moved up. We have a vertical move up and then a long-legged doji. We have a lot of movement but no decision, indecision forming after a vertical upward move. If you see the bearish candle on the daily chart, it also has a lot of rejection. Now what this indicates is that this high of 915 should be retested, right? So the plan would be to wait for the market to move back up, retest 915 to 920 range, the previous high at 915, and once we have a swing break on the hourly chart, we would go for a short. So I'd be looking to sell at about 915 after this gets retested, and we have a bearish confirmation on the lower time frames. So that's the strategy for escorts for the coming week. Now moving on to Bharti Airtel, you can see that price has moved up, and after moving up we have a dark cloud cover formation. Now this doesn't mean that we immediately jump into a sell, because we need a breakout of 530 range, because this low is still being still needs to be tested, and the lows are still getting higher and higher. So if we have a confirmed break of 530, I would go for a short, or I would wait for a pullback, retest of 570, and then look for a sell after confirmation from the lower time frames. Titan, you can see we have some rejections on the daily chart. What's interesting to note is Titan is at a very strong resistance, which you can see it has been tested multiple number of times, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th time now. So if we see a rejection at this level on the daily chart, or a swing break on the hourly time frame, I would be interested in going for a short. If not, I would wait and watch. Right, so the strategy is to wait for some bearish confirmations and then go short on Titan, because we are at a very strong resistance. Nifty is not looking very strong, so market doesn't have a lot of enthusiasm to go up. So I'll be looking at some retracements. Since Titan is at the top at the resistance, I would go short after some confirmations. Now coming to the pharma industry, all pharma stocks are looking strongly bearish. You can see Cipla, Sun Pharma. Cipla looks like breaking the support, so a slight pullback to about 450 and then a short. Sun Pharma again doing the same thing here. We can be targeting 373. Dr. Reddy is reversing from the top, which should be you can see the double top formation and a strong rejection, right? So this is something that I'd like to short as soon as we see a minor pullback on the coming week. So we'll short on the pharma sector, and the last one for today would be Reliance. Now what's really happening in Reliance, you can see the price has made a top, it has fallen, and a pullback is done. Now we also see a double top after this pullback. Right, so either a breakout of 1457, or in fact to target till 1457, we can go short when we have a hourly pullback and a reversal signal. So I'd be selling Reliance, and the first target that I'm looking at is at 1361. Right, guys, so for this week, what I'm expecting from the market is a minor pullback on the upside and then a downward move. So in terms of direction, I'm still bearish, but I'm looking at the market to move up first, then start to fall. That's it from now, from my side for today. Wish you all a very happy Shivratri, and hope you all can harness the energies in the night and supercharge your week. Thank you. Bye-bye.